Caleb is an absolute mad lad.
Shenanigans.
So Caleb almost just ran a red light.
That's fine. I didn't run the red light. That's what matters.
Because I told you to. I told you that there's a red light.
It's fine. It didn't happen.
Okay. Jesus. What the fuck was that? You like slammed on the gas, you idiot. What the fuck? You were just like, boom! Like, God, you're gonna give me whiplash.
I'm feeling wily.
You're all smiley wily, Cooper. No, I just had some damn good bread today.
So, we're on our way to Taco Bell. We're gonna use all these coupons.
So, this employee at Taco Bell that we think was attracted to Caleb.
Pretty sure.
We're pretty sure. Because last time we visited Taco Bell, she gave him a discount on something, and then like 13 of these coupons for a free drink or taco.
So it's one per person per visit, so we're both gonna walk inside and get our free taco, and then we're gonna go around to the drive-thru and get our second free taco.
Because there are different people that run those lines. We found a loophole in the system.
And even if it's the same person running both
It's
lines,
2 visits.
by the time we get to the
We've
window,
left the building.
by the time we get to the window, the taco is made. It's too late. Give me the taco.
Yeah, we have coupons. And we can tell them that we have coupons, that you can't do anything. But she gave us like 13 of these coupons. And we're gonna use them. They're the day of today's filming is November 1st.
Not 21st.
Almost the 21st.
These are valid November 1st through November 15th.
And we're going to use them November 1st through November 15th.
I mean, we won't have them that long, probably.
No.
Because we'll probably do this tomorrow as well.
Yeah, we're going to use this between November 1st and November 15th. So we're 4 down, so we have 9 left?
Yes. That's how you math.
I feel like we could do the same thing tomorrow twice and then have 1 left.
Yeah.
Like breakfast and lunch tomorrow. Because tomorrow's Classic on the Cane.
Not breakfast.
Not breakfast.
Yeah.
Taco Bell breakfast, poop before lunch. Who else would need a morning enema?
I mean, Taco Bell's actual breakfast food wasn't terrible.
Yeah.
Some of it was.
I never
Not all
actually
of it.
had it.
I had it the day it came out because the Taco Bell in my town had an event going on for it, and they were giving like 1 free thing off their breakfast menu to anybody who came by.
Nice.
And so I went by on my way to school that morning.
Free food.
Got my free food. It was great.
How long ago did Taco Bell start doing breakfast stuff?
Oh,
It
that
was like
was
6 years? Like 6 or 7 years?
That was my junior year in high school.
So about 6 years?
5 or 6 years, yeah.
Yeah. Because you're a senior now.
Yeah.
So junior, senior, freshman, sophomore, junior, senior.
Yeah.
So 5 or 6 years.
Depending on the exact
Depending on when they
time
started,
it came
yeah.
out.
That wasn't a bad guess on my part.
Yeah.
I'm normally not good at guessing those things. Like I'm like, oh, when did iPhone become a thing? Oh, like 16 years ago? Which is somewhat accurate, but not really.
Been way too many iPhones for me to actually count how many years it's been at this point.
Yeah.
Because now it's like they do 2 per year.
Yeah.
Long drive through line. Good thing our first visit is going to be inside.
Yeah. That guy seems determined to hit you.
I think he was.
Okay.
Alright, we'll be back after our first visit.
Yeah. Heist, halfway complete. We've got 1 taco each, and then he also got an extra loaded griller.
Because I'm more hungry than just 2 tacos can fill.
I'm also very hungry. I kind of want to get something else.
Do it.
Can we do 2 separate orders? Yeah, we should be able to. Because we're already doing 2 separate orders.
Yeah.
And then okay. And then I would also add on. What do I even want? I don't want the box because it's worthless.
Yeah.
I'll see whenever we get up to the menu. I probably just want like a burrito or something. I like their burrito supremes. They're good.
I've had one once before. It was alright.
Yeah.
It was back before I liked lettuce,
Yeah.
and so I wasn't a huge fan. What is rat? Oh, it's in the very back.
There's Mardi Gras beads.
That didn't work to stop.
It's not Mardi Gras.
No, but it is Louisiana.
Yeah. But it's several months away from February.
But it's Louisiana.
Yeah.
Mardi Gras doesn't go away.
I guess.
It lingers.
Yeah, king cake is around the year, so item. I love king cake, man. I love king cake.
King cake is good.
I remember my freshman year in college. There was a guy that was not from Louisiana, and he had never had king cake. And then second semester during February, like the day before Mardi Gras, I bought a king cake, and it only happens whenever you restock. I bought a king cake and I shared it with him, and it was great, and he liked it. He said it was very sugary, which is correct.
Yeah.
But hey, we live in Louisiana. The thing is our food is amazing, but not at all healthy for you, and you just have to get used to that.
And nothing else about the state is amazing.
Yeah, no, nothing at all. I mean, and Sportsman's Paradise. If you're a hunter, it's actually pretty good. And like fishing is actually pretty good in Louisiana. But other than that,
I haven't been fishing in so long.
I haven't either. We wanted to go at the end of band camp.
We would have had to get fishing licenses,
Yeah.
though.
That was the thing.
And we can
So we-
at Walmart.
Yeah, and they're, I think, $5.
Something like that.
Last time I bought one, it was $5, and that was 2 years ago.
I think you can get a lifetime license for like $20.
No, it's $100 in Louisiana.
Just kidding.
And you have to get it, like through the capital.
Gross. Just kidding. Don't care.
Trust me, I've looked into that. You can't get a lifetime license at Walmart. But
What a shame.
yeah, it's $99.99, and you still have to send in a renewal every year to make sure that you're still alive.
Dumb.
Because they aren't gonna just renew stuff for the rest of eternity.
Just renew it for the rest of fucking eternity.
Well, once you die, they would be able to reassign that number. So
Sucks to suck. It's
Yeah.
my number forever, bitches.
it's like retiring a number in football or some sport like that.
Yeah.
I never really understood that. It's a number.
Me either.
Like, I'm
It's-
retired. Like, I kind of get it, like, symbolism,
They'll
stuff
probably
like that.
do it with Drew Brees' jersey too.
Yeah, probably. But, like, the thing is like, it's a number. Just get over it.
He's on his way out, right?
I think so. He's old. He's old for football.
Because like
He's like 40-something.
he was out for a couple of games and they did just fine without him.
Yeah.
And so everybody was like, "Oh, look, the Saints are okay without Drew."
He's getting ready to retire. He's old for football. I think he's like 30 or 40 right now,
Yeah.
but I don't keep up with it. But,
He's got so much money. He could have retired like 5 years ago and been fine.
yeah.
That's my thing about like people that live the rich person lifestyle. Like, why change the way you live just because you're getting a lot of money? If you live
Yeah, if
like an average lifestyle, you can get a couple $1 million and retire right there.
Yeah. If rich people lived like me, imagine how much richer they would be.
Yeah.
Because I don't spend money at all.
Cooper figures out the budget of every single meal that he eats and tries to budget to where it's like $1 per meal that he's making.
Yeah, $1 per serving is generally what I try to do, or $1 per person, which is better because I generally eat more than one serving whenever I cook food. But like,
Me too.
I cook a lot, and I'm pretty good at it. And what I do is I cook with really cheap ingredients and make really good stuff, and it ends up coming, generally, it'll be about, you got scared. It stopped right before you threw that.
Yeah.
Generally, the cost of per person, per meal, will be about $1. And that's pretty good. Like I made barbecue pork chops, and with baked beans, and with the cost of the pork chops, the cost of the beans, and the cost of the barbecue, it was $1.20 per person, or per chop.
Per chop.
Yeah. Because the amount of barbecue sauce and the amount of beans per person equaled about 20 cents, and the pork chops were $10.01 for 10 chops. We're waiting in the drive-through line to continue our heist.
And waiting and waiting and waiting.
My mom watched, asked, like, I mentioned that you and I were vlogging, and she asked for the name of the channel so she could watch the video that we have up.
Fantastic.
And she said she could not stop laughing. And she said she watched it twice. She watched it the first time to take everything in, and the second time to only watch Roger.
Good.
Because Roger was hilarious.
Yeah.
And she said he threw so much shade and struggled so much with that seatbelt.
Okay, was that all you needed? Was it free tacos?
We have 2 of them.
Okay, you can pull forward.
Okay, thank you.
Heist underway.
Though I did hear a siren, they might be after us. They might be onto us. You locked yourself in.
Door. I locked the door because this is a stupid lock mechanism.
I think it's fine.
It's in the way of the handle.
It's not in the way. It's off to the side.
I'm a big boy.
Not with sentences like that, you're not.
I am a grown ass man.
So you're an ass man.
I'm an ass man. Actually, I'm more of like a belly guy. But
I'm a big kid now.
I can't show these. Unless we cut that, which I don't think we will. I can't. And that's why I won't. Okay? I'm embarrassed that my mom is watching these. Because our language is not good.
That's fine.
In case you missed that, Caleb just took like 7 tries to stop that recording.
I kept tapping other spots on the screen.
He just kept poking like me in the face to try and...
That's where the stop button is.
It is, but you were missing consistently.
Because I wasn't looking at it. I was just like, stop button's around here.
Yeah.
I'll get there eventually. It's like the G spot. One day you find it.
And again, I reiterate, unless we cut this out, I'm not. This is why.
That whole like point of silence was me debating on whether or not I was gonna say it.
Yeah, I figured. Because I was like, he's planning something. Like,
I'm always planning to be a little shit. Always.
so that place is actually open?
Yeah, even though the side of the Mexican grill says it's the Mexic grill and has for fucking years.
It looks like a rundown building.
It does.
Like, those windows are boarded up, I'm pretty sure.
No, I think that's curtains.
So those are curtains?
Yeah, because I can see a Budweiser sign through it.
Oh, yeah. For some reason, I thought that was a reflection. Taco Bell is serving beer now, guys. That's why their drink and freeze machine is broken.
Yeah.
Because they ran out of beer. Imagine if Taco Bell started serving beer.
Bruh, the amount of midnight Taco Bell runs that would happen would skyrocket.
Straight through the roof. I feel like they're a good Christian company. I don't think they are. But I'm not sure.
Thank you.
I wouldn't say they're a good Christian company, but they're a good company.
That's why I said they're not.
Okay.
I immediately caveated that. That was
Mild, please. Thank you. Oh, that is nuclear.
Heist complete.
Double taco!
And we each have 2 tacos, and then he has the thing that he paid for, which ended up being like $2.
Which is dumb. It used to be $1.
Yeah.
$1.
That's why it says $1 craving menu.
I guess it's not on the dollar craving menu anymore. I didn't look, but
Maybe.
if it's $2.19,
I remember whenever we were in Indianapolis last year, I was upset because the dollar cravings menu, everything was like $1.50.
yeah.
And it's like, that's not the point of a dollar cravings menu.
Right. I see cops things going.
They heard about the heist.
Oh no.
They're blocking our exits.
Who's the rat? Is it one of you? Is it one of you motherfuckers?
NSA has a live feed to this phone. Oh, they're taking down the Emperor.
What?
Little Caesar. No, I think they're parked in front of the pawn shop.
I think so. Maybe somebody tried to pawn off something they stole.
Yeah, either that or the pawn shop was just robbed. I feel like there would be more than one car, though,
Yeah.
if that were the case.
Or they pulled somebody over and they just pulled into that parking lot.
Maybe. That sucks to the pawn shop, then.
Yeah.
Because they're parked, like, right in front of their door.
This is all there is to do in Naked. It's just to speculate why cops are doing what they're doing. Because cops do things all the time. And there's never any reason.
Yeah.
I hear sirens every night consistently.
We also do live in not the best area of Natchitoches.
Yeah, but they never go to the street that's actually like the ghetto street.
Yeah.
They go zooming like towards the interstate.
Yeah.
Or the opposite direction.
In where I grew up, the officers there weren't really as active, and I'm not saying that in a negative way. I'm saying they weren't actively looking for people to get in trouble. You know?
The ones here pretend like they have a quota. Or maybe they do have a quota.
I know the ones where I grew up did.
Carson's behind us.
Fuck you. I love you. I love you. Let's make a heart together. Move your hand. Carson's one of the guys on the snare line in our drum line. Is that his girlfriend?
Yeah. She's on color guard, I think.
Gross.
She looks 12. Straight up.
Just his type.
I don't want to get Carson arrested.
We didn't say his name. Like, we just said Carson. It could be any Carson. It could be, what's a common last name? Carson Brown? It could be a guy named Carson Brown. For example. That Carson Brown might be a pedophile. We will never know.
I hate you. I hate you so much.
That was one of the funnier things I've done today. I've had a pretty rough day. But that was funny. Carson Brown, whoever he is, might be a pedophile.
Yeah. So, our campus tomorrow is hosting Classic on the Cane, which is a band competition for high school bands. And at the end of the day, we get to showcase what we have, essentially to recruit the high schoolers and be like, hey, look at how fun we are.
Look at how much better we are than you.
Yeah.
You could be part of us. One of us.
Right. And so while we were going,
We should have rehearsed Krypton.
We definitely should have, but we didn't. So something will happen with that.
Krypton is the best that the band ever sounds. Krypton is one of the major reasons why I'm at NSU. Because I remember coming to Classic on the Cane, and because I grew up in the area, kind of.
Right.
I remember coming to Classic on the Cane and just kind of minding my own business, because like it seemed like everyone was like NSU was, they did their warm up and it was like, okay, whatever, they're warming up, they're about to do their show, I'm gonna talk to my friends what little I can, because we had just finished performing. We were like the last band to perform that day.
Yeah.
And it was like, I'm gonna talk to my friends for a bit, and then
Hello, officer. Can you drive like a person?
that was interesting. But I was talking with someone, and then I just heard BOOM! And like,
Got your attention?
about 300 people played a B flat at the exact same, or a B flat major chord at exactly the same time.
It's pretty great.
Yeah.
So, the reason I bring up Classic on the Cane is, for one, it's happening tomorrow. For two, while we were rehearsing for it, I could not stop thinking about one of the band competitions that we did. I think it was my junior year in high school. And essentially what happened was the previous year, our percussion director was forced to leave the school because, hey Roger. But our previous percussion director was forced to leave the school because he was messaging our color guard girls, which, you know, big no-no. Also in that year, we went to a show and the percussion made a pretty low score, a 62 out of 100. And Mr. Campbell, our director, kind of called us out during a rehearsal that year. So 62 became like a meme to the percussion. So we get to a competition and I go and put in a shout out for the band that says, hey drumline, get a 62, love Mr. Alcon. My band director was absolutely furious, went up to the stand, or up to press box, and got the paper that I wrote on and was like questioning everyone in the drum line as to whether or not that was their handwriting and all this stuff. And I straight-faced it, and so did my friend Jaron, who knew it was me, and everyone pretty much knew it was me, but he had no way to prove it. Unless he like got it fingerprinted. We will return after we're done eating.
Yeah. Hey, you have vegan?
I'm going to get pied.
Caleb's gonna get pied and I'm gonna film it.
But it's not pie. It's just shaving cream on a plate.
But you can still eat it.
I
Just
will
don't.
not.
Just don't.
Oh yeah, alright. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna film some other people getting pied too, because it's funny.
It's your first batch. No, you're not. Right? Hey, you can make that change. There's not much on your bottom half. It's all at the
It's like wiping, you gotta go front to back. Get all of the shit particles in the cooter. Hey, which way do you wipe?
You're right.
Hold on. Alright, I got it. The slow fade.
Look how they massacred my boy.
He's coming. He's coming. He's coming.
There's like a ton of
Oh, like the actual animal.
I think that's enough. Hour 12, minute 17.
Why don't you just fly off?
All right, here we go. Oh!
Open your mouth, Brandon.
No.
Oh!
He can't breathe. Where's the It's in the mouth. It's in my mouth.
Wait a second.
I got a bib here.
I would use the bib as a towel.